This is not going to be easy because it's probably something that you've never really heard of before, unless you've read the book or unless you've seen some of my stuff. This is a business plan and what we call a VTO, which is a Vision Traction Organizer. This comes from the book called Traction by Gino Wickman. I highly recommend you guys go buy it, either an audiobook, regular book, buy it, read it, love it. I've read it 3 times. It's a great, great book on how to run a business. Although you've never done a deal, you already need to start thinking like a business owner. You need to start thinking like if you do have a business, because it's gonna make things so much easier as you move forward. All right, I'm gonna go over it and how we look at this, okay? The first thing, core values. Core values are what you're gonna operate your company under, your business. Core values are like principles, okay? So if you're married, if you have a boyfriend, if you have a girlfriend, you probably have a lot of the same values as that person, if you guys mesh, right? You guys probably both think that, you know, being on time is good. You guys probably both think that, you know, messing around with other people is bad. You guys probably both think that, you know, having babies before 30 is good. Whatever it is, those are values. To run a successful company, and as you start growing and as you start scaling, because you will, this course is not just to do one deal, this course is to create a lifestyle, right? So, core values, how do you find them? The way that you do it is, you pick three of the best people you know, 3 to 5 of the best people you know, and you write down 5 to 7 of their best qualities. So let's say John is a hard worker, he's honest, he's loyal, he stays late in the office. Those are, and then once you're done, you're gonna circle the top 3. And then, so you do that for 3 to 5 people, you circle 3 on each person. That's how you get some of your core values. The idea is to have 3 to 7 values, 3 to 7 core values, okay? We have 5 in our company. And our values are quotes. So one of our values, sorry for the bad word, I'm already gonna say, one of our values is literally fuck emotion, execute anyways. That's one of our values. One of our values is also, where's a $100 million play? That's a vision value. The fuck emotion, execute anyways is a results value. We like results, we like vision. Those are just 2. Now, so that's how you get the values. Core focus. The first thing is purpose, okay? Why do you and your company exist, okay? And I'm gonna help you, right? I want you to come up with yours. That's what I wanna tell you, but I'm gonna help you. So one of the things that I first came up with is actually right here. So core focus, the purpose, simplifying real estate solutions. That's it, it's gotta be simple. It's gotta be just a few words. So that's the focus that we have. I want you guys to create your own, obviously. Niche. What is the niche that we are in this business, okay? This purpose and niche. What do you do in one short sentence? Elevator pitch. Hey, we help find real estate properties. Hey, we help find investment deals. Hey, we help sellers and buyers in real estate. Hey, we find discounted houses. Whatever you think your niche is, that's what you gotta put there. Now, before I keep going, why do you guys think this is important? Why? Remember in the video I talk about tracking? This is basically tracking your vision. This is tracking your business plan. Sometimes you get so lost in doing deals and hiring people and expenses and this, and you forget that you have a plan. I'm gonna go over it now as a 10-year plan, a 3-year plan. So, all right, the next thing is 10-year target, okay? What is important to know your 10-year target and to write down? You have to write down what revenue do you want to make in 10 years? How much of that revenue is profit? What does the business look like and feel like? I like the feeling part. It doesn't say that here. That's my little ninja trick. I love that. What does it feel like to you? Like when you walk into your business in 10 years, when you think about your business in 10 years, what does it feel like? Do you feel like on top of the world? Do you feel like everyone is, you know, inspiring you? Do you feel like you're helping the community? Do you feel like you're just, you know, just a huge conglomerate? Like what does it feel like to you, okay? Feel. All right, what's next? What did I put here next? Marketing strategy. The marketing strategy is basically, all right, to get to your goals, to your 10-year target, to all this stuff, who are the people you have to target? And that's where it says target market list. I talk a lot about lists. For sellers, it's pre-foreclosures and inherited deals. For buyers, it's other people who buy properties, cash buyers, realtors, cash realtors. Those are the lists. What are some uniques that you have in your company? Are you young? Are you experienced? Do you have a background on, education? Do you speak 5 languages? I don't know. What are your uniques? Okay. Proven process. Here you write down your process. Okay. My process for sellers is, I send marketing, call comes in, I go on an appointment, I help them. Call for buyers is, I call them, I tell them about the property, they go see it, they put a contract, they close, okay? And there's a guarantee. We don't really have a guarantee, but the way they teach is like a money back guarantee, or we guarantee we're gonna communicate, whatever. That's the marketing strategy. All right, next one, 3-year picture. Same thing. What, in 3 years, how much revenue do you want to make? How much profit do you want to make out of that revenue? This is net, okay? How do you track and measure that? That's the important one. That's 3 year, 1 year, it's different. So if you notice here, there's one that says measurables. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if you can see that. All right, look at this measurables. Hopefully it zooms, right? And the measurables are how many leads does it take to get to your 3-year picture. So here we put our 3-year picture was to make 4.8 million in revenue, okay? And our measurable that I put here was 25 deals at 16,000 per month. Now, I would even go deeper and say, all right, to get 25 deals, how many leads do we need? How many appointments do we need? So just thinking out loud, to get 25 deals, we need, well, we do MLS and stuff, so we probably need like 80 appointments and probably like 5 MLS deals to reach this. So what does it take to get 80 appointments? It takes, 360 leads, something like that. I don't know, I might not be doing the math right, but you guys get my drift. So for a 3-year picture, how much revenue, how much profit, what can you measure? Leads, appointments, if you're doing appointments, contracts, deals, profit margin. That's what you put there. And then there's a bullet point format of what does it look like? And this is where you guys have to get specific. What does it look like? How many people do you have on your team? Are you doing the marketing? Are you going on the appointments? How much money are you spending? How much money do you have in the bank? See, for us, what does it look like? 5 acquisitions people and a VA, 2 dispositions people and an assistant, closing coordinator plus assistant, marketing team, office, new office, $100,000 in real estate cash available, 7 counties, 1 off-market acquisitions, a call center, customer. You see, notice, it's very detailed. So I highly recommend you do that. 1-year plan, that's on the back. 1-year plan is the same thing as a 3-year picture, literally the same exact stuff, but your 1-year goal. This is the most important one that I think. The 1-year goal is very important. And I encourage you to think big, all right? Don't think so analytically when setting these goals. If you, right now, our income is 0, don't be scared to have your 1-year goal be $800,000. Don't be scared. Don't be scared for it to be 5 million. Just reverse engineer. It depends obviously how much marketing money, how much sweat you want to put into it. It's very possible. So same thing. You're going to put the date, the revenue, profit, measurables, same thing here. Same as 3-year. What does it look like? And you got to put your goals for the year. So the goals for the year are things like, okay, I want to do my first deal within a month. I want to spend up to $10,000 a month in marketing, etc., etc. You got to put your goals there. Then you have your rocks. These are your quarterly goals. This is so ninja and so special. Like, our business started changing when we started looking at everything every quarter. Because the human mind, it's hard for it to concentrate for a whole year. So if you set up your business in 3 months, which is every quarter, that you can get 4 years worth of stuff done in 3 months. Why? Because it's 4 quarters. So imagine that each year is a quarter. And then you got to come up with goals for that quarter. What's the future date? How much revenue? How much profit? How are you going to measure it? And then you have to do what's called rocks, which are the quarterly goals. I want to get my new office. I want to, do 3 off-market deals. We want to do our first cold call deal, etc., etc. Those are the rocks, and then you assign them to people. If it's just you, obviously it's just you, but if you and a spouse or a team, assign it, and then every week you're going to go over this. I'm going to talk about this in a second. The last one is the issues list. What are your issues lists? basically ask yourself, what is stopping you from reaching your goal? Let's say your 1 year goal is to make $1 million. Now, you're at the issues problem, you're at the issues part. How do you come up with your issues? What's stopping you from reaching your goal? I don't know how to hit $1 million. I don't know what marketing to do. These are the issues. You literally would write, I don't know this. I don't know that. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough know-how. I don't, whatever. Issues, right? Some of our issues now are recruiting. How do we recruit people fast enough? Some of our issues now are, which we have everything tracked on spreadsheets, but it's not organized. So organizing, tracking. One of our issues is our cold call team. We now have 6 cold callers and it's not organized, right? We don't have a cold call leader. We don't have a manager. So how do we increase our cold call productivity, right? So we literally write everything and then you pick the top 3 to 7 of those and those become your quarterly goals. So the way you get your quarterly goals are you do your issues and then this. Now, the reason this is important, this is step 1. This is your 2-page business plan when you're gonna start. Step 2 is you're gonna meet on this weekly in a 90-minute meeting. If you're a solopreneur, if you're by yourself doing this business, meet with yourself for 90 minutes every week. I do it, right? I have 3 companies. One is a wholesale company in which I meet with multiple people. But then I have a media company, which is part of this. It's me and one other person. And then I have my rental company, which I meet with by myself because it's me, solo. So I meet with myself for 90 minutes. Why is that important? Because you go over this stuff in the 90-minute meeting. You're gonna see the format and it's pretty dope, okay? So highly recommend it. Guys, so your challenge for this week, your actions, fill out your VTO, which is a blank one down below. Fill that out and then take a picture and send it in the chat. Set up weekly meeting on a calendar. You know, I talk about calendars a lot. If you, Gmail, Google is free. Use a Google Calendar, set up a recurring weekly meeting. If you don't know how to do that, Google it, okay? Figure it out. For me, I do it every Monday. My meetings are every Monday. I think my wholesale one is at 10:30. Then I have my RB media at 2 p.m. And then I have my rental one at 5 p.m. Those are like, my Mondays are my meeting with myself or my team day so that I can come up with to-dos for the rest of the week. In this Monday meeting, you're gonna see the format. You're gonna go through some of the good stuff that happened. What are your quarterly goals? What are your numbers? What are your to-dos from last week? What are your issues? And what are your to-dos for the next week? And you're gonna strategically come up with your to-dos for the week. So it's awesome. This Monday meeting has changed the game. That it basically funnels all your energy on the stuff that really matters based on this.